Great job by Isaiah, career high with 12 assists, only I think four turnovers. So we'll take the win, but obviously we have to get a lot better in a lot of areas.
You chose to roll with DeMarcus too, rather than pulling him out in that situation. Talk about that and just the faith you have in him to
Well, I mean, obviously, I was very aware that he had the 5 fouls, and my assistant coaches were saying, "Hey, do you want to get him out and go?" We had a few timeouts, get a stop, call a timeout, get him back in the game. But part of these 28 games is seeing if you can trust guys, and obviously letting him play in that situation. And to his credit, he was able to maintain his composure long enough, and then obviously he fouled out in that last foul. But I have to start showing trust in guys to see how they can handle different situations.
Have you had a conversation with your players about getting Ben McLemore involved early in the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I speak with Isaiah about, especially as our starting point guard, and then I try to run some plays to start the game to get him going. And he had a couple of jump shots early in the game tonight, which was great to see. And then obviously Travis came in, and give Travis outlook credit. Doesn't play at all in the first half. Comes in the second half, hits 2 big threes, defended Jeff Green fairly well, and rebounded the basketball for us. And they have such a big perimeter with Gerald Green and Gerald Wallace rather than Jeff Green that I decided to stay a little bit bigger down the stretch so we can guard those guys.
They're one of those teams that their big guys are very, very physical, and of course we know how physical our big guy can be. So it always gets chippy. It makes for a good matchup.
With DeMarcus, how did you see him in his first game back?
Well, I mean, he's playing pretty good. He's playing pretty good. Being that I've had that same injury, and of course, he expects a little bit more out of himself. But you got to take it slow and go out there and play as hard as you can when you can.
It's pretty clear that teams are kind of game planning to get under his skin and frustrate him. How do you guys kind of keep him up from?
Well, that's going to be one of his things with his growth. He's got to handle that, and if we're going to be better, I think everybody, not just him, everybody has to handle people coming at us and trying to get us out of our game.
To have 7 players scoring double figures tonight, but to only have 18 assists, I mean, how odd or weird of a stat line is that?
It's weird, for sure. It's weird for sure, but for the most part, we got the W, and however we get it, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, that's something for us to think about, how we can get other people involved. I mean, we had 7 people in double figures, which is good. But we have to be able to get everybody touched, get everybody involved, and make it easier on ourselves.
It really seems like the team's really kind of game plan to get under DeMarcus' skin. As teammates, how do you guys kind of help keep him level?
Just keep talking to him, trying to do the best we can to let him calm down a little bit. We know he's going to get riled up, but at the same time, he understands we need him, and he got to know the time and situation, because teams are probably going to do that, which isn't fair, but I mean that's the way it is.
How nice is it to have Marcus back?
Oh, it's always good to have him back. I mean, he didn't have the best game. He didn't have the game he usually had tonight, but just his presence alone opens it up for everybody. And you got to guard the guy, you got to double team him, and it opens up opportunities for others.
You tied your career high in assists with 12. Is that something that you think you can start doing on a more regular basis, double-digit assists?
I'm going to try. I mean, in a perfect world, I wish I could do that. But guys made shots tonight. Guys were open, and I found an open man.
With Ben early on, looked like he really found a rhythm kind of early. How encouraging was that? And he talked about not wanting to see him settle for outside jump shots. How much do you put that on you to see him kind of set him up in a good position?
A lot of it is on me, because he doesn't get the ball that much, and when he does, he should be in a scoring position. And tonight, he got a few threes in transition where right when I pass it, I'm yelling at him, shoot it, because he was wide open. So he just got to be aggressive and then pick and choose his spots. And a lot of it has to do with me getting the ball in a successful position.